Right, so it appears this is out and I can actually play it. So I hope a load of people come on for this, because I'm looking forward to playing this. So what I might just do is turn the in-game audio down. You have to let me know if you can hear the... So let's turn the master volume down to about 70. Alright, M10M, can you hear the game sounds? Is that working like the music and that? Assume there's not English UK, but yeah, let's keep that as that is then. Right, Davey, cheers. So can you hear the music in the background before I start, just so I don't get people complaining again that the audio's broken for the Right, good, okay, yeah. Because on yesterday's stream, for whatever reason, I had to play about the settings part way in before people could hear anything. So I'll continue, because I haven't played any of the game yet. I just literally watched the first cutscene and walked around a bit to check it was actually working, because I didn't think this was actually coming out till tomorrow, but apparently it's had an earlier release than planned. I'll let the cutscene play. I've already seen it, but, you know.
You give us 3 minutes, and we give you the world. Good evening. I'm Casey Wong. A military submarine that went missing over 3 years ago has suddenly reappeared in the Baltic Sea. Confused seamen mistakenly opened fire on the last Lapland reservation, killing 12. Thankfully, our homesick sailors are back on U.S. soil. Welcome back, boys. In local news, a new crime wave that is sweeping Detroit has already claimed the lives of 21 police officers. Here's a statement from the head of OCP, Omni Consumer Products, that's funding and running the Detroit Police Department.
Old Detroit has a cancer, and that cancer is crime. It must be cut out, and OCP holds the scalpel.
According to our sources, the attacks were aimed at catching the attention of a man whose identity remains unknown. This dangerous new guy in town seems to have his eye on doing business.
Just to quickly point out, I like how they had the likeness of Dan O'Hirley, even if it didn't sound anything like Dan O'Hirley.
There seems to be a
disturbance? I'm a big fan. Now move! Don't adjust your television sets. Your regularly scheduled program will be back shortly. Now, this message goes out to the new guy in town. It seems that you're looking to spend some money in this great city of ours. I'm here to tell you that the Torchheads are open for business. You may have heard of us as the #1 supplier of nuke in old Detroit. The most potent, addictive drug available in front of every convenience store, school, or library near you.
That guy sounds like the ghouls in Fallout 3 and everything. But on the IMDb, they've only got Peter Weller on there so far.
We'll get Officer Howard to illustrate the point. You see, Officer Howard made a drug bust that cost us a lot of money. We want to reward this dutiful officer with a performance bonus. A lifetime supply of nuke. Oh man, you're gonna have the time of your life. There you go. Enjoy. New guy. Us Torchheads are
I'm good, thanks, M10M. Less flu symptoms today again. Slowly going away.
What is it, huh? Arson, smuggling, drug dealing, good old-fashioned murder. We do it all. You've got the money, we've got the power. So let's talk.
Right, so here we go. I'm playing this kind of blind because other than watching some people play a bit of the demo when the demo was available, although I think this is the same level from the demo, you know, I've not played the game at all yet, other than just checking it ran before I started the stream.
tenants at the main entrance to the TV station.
Nice style org. I have one of those. I like how it's the proper old, like, original 70s, 80s one as well. Keeping it in line with, like, the movie aesthetic, you know, with the kind of carry handle scope on it, rather than the, like, rails you'd get on the modern ones.
The ground's shaking. Judgment Day's here!
Hey, handsome, we're here for the show! Go get him, Robo!
Hello, ladies. Yeah, they look like the exact sort of outfits from the movie, don't they?
Just another day in old Detroit. I'm telling you, this town is going to hell. Like we're not there already.
Don't bother. She's only Jonesy.
I like how it actually looks like they've written on that rather than it just being a blank sheet of paper. Take notes, Bethesda. This is a company with nowhere near as much money as you.
I wouldn't bother. I already ran the plates.
You should know by now when it comes to evidence, we're hoarders. Attacking the media? Ain't there nothing sacred anymore? If it keeps on like this, we're gonna run short of body bags. I'm gonna give you 10 milligrams of diazepam to make you comfortable.
Make it double.
Diazepam. That's Valium, isn't it? I think, diazepam. Yeah, they predicted, I think, modern Detroit in RoboCop, didn't they?
We can't wait any longer. Those trigger-happy maniacs have a ton of hostages. But sir... Roger that. Over and out.
What is the situation?
Goddamn OCP tells us to stand down till SWAT arrives. That's our situation.
Looks like I'm on the way out.
Not so fast, buddy. Who do you think is gonna clean up this place? I'm not letting you off that easily.
You sound just like my wife.
If that's the case, let's get you patched up. We wouldn't want to get on her bad side. Press here. Medic! There you are, partner.
Lois?
The hell is going on up there?
Sorry, dude! The police want us to release the hostages! So no hard feelings!
Hey! You can't go in yet. We need to wait for the reinforcements.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I knew you'd say something like that.
Fuck off with political bullshit on this channel.
We need to find another way. It is too dangerous to cross.
For me. But you can take the heat. Go, I'll figure something out. Besides, you could do with a head start. Go on.
Is it gold?
Just look at him. He looks kind of
Right, Jason.
Guys,
The person I blocked, male buddy or Parkmore buddy, was bringing up political shit when we're here for a video game.
Drop it, scum.
Okay, so does that warn me when there's stuff that I ought to look for? That's a sign, isn't it, that drone thing? I guess it meant like middle mouse button, or no, that's punch, okay. Yeah, you don't actually get like an aimbot thing on this, it's just, it outlines the enemies when you go into RoboCop, that's quite cool. Oh, it did his head pop, nice. I'll probably get copyright strike for the music in this, but that's okay. Yeah, I think that guy's missing part of his head by the H to repair. Okay, good. Let's just get to that. Oh. Yeah, so these guys can actually hurt you, even though you're like a murderous cyborg.
Lewis, you're here.
We need to get these elevators back online. The service box is in the basement.
Let me.
I doubt you had time between all the heroics, but I got a key card from the janitor. It's good to do some real street work from time to time, you know? After you. They sabotage
Oh
the
look,
elevators
it's
and
Unreal
stairs.
Engine. The textures are still loading. I think it's Unreal Engine anyway, but it's got that typical Unreal Engine thing where the I need to try punching people because I haven't done that yet. Hello, Aiden. Or Aiden. So, is that like XP, the thing there? Oh yeah, 95 or 1000 XP. So do I get any XP? I'll check next time I shoot somebody. Does that give any XP?
That graffiti is fresh.
I bet some of those idiots are still here.
I noticed to press H to heal, so I'll do it because the hint thing's telling me to do it, but whatever. I wasn't actually going to heal myself, you know. Ah, I see, I can pick up another one there. Okay. So they're health kits, I take it. So did that give me any XP? Yeah, so you get probably like 5 XP, don't you, per kill, as well as like picking up evidence. And then did that give me 25 XP? No, I guess crime evidence works somehow. Okay. I like how he only just fast walks, so I don't... Let's try the Uzi for a bit, seeing as a lot of the enemies seem to be carrying those.
Nice and easy.
Can I still keep shooting them after they're dead, or will it not? I was wondering if it was one of those games where, yeah, they're probably just like ragdolls you can't break now. Into program, press R2's room. I see, yeah, that's what. Cause of death, nuke overdose. M10M says I will be back. I'll be back. That's a different franchise, but yeah. Yeah, I already figured out that I could punch game, but thank you. See if I can shoot their cocks off, like, you know, was it? I know that's the fan thing of RoboCop. But, oh, I suppose he still shoots the guy's dick off, doesn't he? The rapist guy in RoboCop 1. Oh.
I gotta say, I did not expect such a big crowd.
Yeah, so I think officially this comes out tomorrow, but I think it must have just released early or something. Because I just tried installing it and playing it on Steam and it worked, so Oh, what was the achievement? Zip them up. Shoot an enemy in a sensitive spot. Okay, so there's even an achievement for blowing a guy's cock off. Right, nice. They like armoured enemies. Oh yeah. Oh cool, he had an AK. Let's grab the AK. Assault Rifle 74. So it's an AK-74 then, okay. Where am I being shot out from? That person, I guess. I don't know if you can fly yet. Well, like, is that RoboCop 3 where he flies? I'm just on the first very bit, which is the bit in the demo, Raju. But I'm enjoying it so far. It looks like they're going to need to optimise it a bit more, because even on my 3090 it's not running at a very good frame rate, although I am running it on obviously max settings. And I'm streaming it at the same time, but still. It's not running at 60 FPS reliably, but... Oh, Because I feel like doing something else with that. Oops. What's the... Oh, I see. Alright.
I am detecting a short circuit. Need to isolate the cables.
I think I've...
Oh, was that in the first film? I got an achievement just now for shooting a guy's cock off, though. Actually, so that's sort of a thing that they did as a reference.
You are very resourceful.
Thanks, but I'd say it was a team effort. They're holding everyone in the studio. It's on the 30th floor.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even officially out, I don't think, till tomorrow, Rajiv. It's just for whatever reason it lets me play it today, when I was going to see if I could preload it, so I thought, why not?
So, our friends in blue finally decided to join our glamorous show. I'm afraid you're too late for my autograph. Chopper's ready. I've gotta go, but the party goes on. Guys, make sure you provide all our guests
Okay,
a
Roger.
decent amount of amusement, so don't skip on the nuke. See ya.
I think there was a bit like that, Rich96, in this bit that's coming up where he, like, hesitates shooting somebody because he thinks it's his wife or something.
You saw something, didn't you?
We are
Again, I
here
don't know
to
because I haven't played any of the game yet, other than, you know, what I saw
Right.
from the, like,
Just keep in mind
pre-release
that
stuff.
I'm here if you need me, partner.
slime bags detected.
Just look at that, boys. The police dog and its bitch.
Not sure which one is which.
You're gonna take that back. Scumbag!
Oh, I can grab computer CRTs. Alright, so... Oh, it's becoming... So, can I just chuck CRTs at people really hard? I'll just pick up any of, like, the things that might be, yeah, like, you know... Nope. Was that somebody shooting at me, or was that me just colliding with a wall?
And another one!
Oh, yeah, you can just lob CRT monsters at people really hard, okay. Those guys are actually fairly tough if you're just not concentrating on shooting them. Yeah, it's still the original score, or like music inspired by it, I guess. Because that's what they did with Terminator Resistance, the same developers. It's all like Brad Fiddel's stuff, like remixed. You know, like motifs based on it as well. Oh, cool. Can I chuck people out of these windows, I wonder, in a minute? We'll have to try and grab somebody and find out, won't we? Oh yeah, there it goes! Oh. I'll try and do it again, yeah. Alright, let's see if any of them are still alive and I'll do it again for you. Yeah, I just threw a guy out of one of those windows and his ragdoll actually went all the way down. It wasn't just like where they disappear. Right, I assume I've already killed everybody that's in this area, so let's go on to the next bit. I'll try and take down at least 2 of these guys, then grab the last one. If you let me just grab him, right, ready for this, Roger? You have to be watching, because I don't know if people break free if you hold on from for too long. There you go. Oh, they like disappear as they hit the street. What? Oh, another bulky CRT monitor to grab. Oh, some stuff over there. Strong antidepressants. Okay. Bulky CRT monitor. Come with me. Oh, I think this is one of those hostage bits, so I think I have to actually, like, shoot people slowly on this bit. Yeah. Hostage situation.
Thank God you've come.
No, I
This
haven't,
lady really needs to see a doctor.
seen Mad God.
Murphy, these people need help. Why don't you go ahead? I'll stay with them.
Right.
This is Lewis. We have rescued 3 hostages. One with a gunshot wound to the abdomen. Requesting urgent medical assistance. Over.
I still quite like RoboCop 2, but it's quite different. But I don't really like RoboCop 3, but RoboCop 1 and 2 I do like. I think because RoboCop 3 is more of a kids movie, isn't it? Where the first 1 and 2 are like very dark kind of satire sort of things. Do I have any sort of night vision thing or a flashlight? Or does it just automatically sort of get brighter if I walk into a dark room? Oh, propane can or something. And it just explodes when you throw it. Okay, excellent. It's quite nice how most of the walls sort of fall apart as you're shooting them. Nice head pop there. Yeah, it really takes the top of their head off. I don't think you can crouch, but yeah, it's like from his what, like nose upwards, is it? Yeah, it's just completely sheared his head off there. And it sounds like the rain's pretty heavy outside. I got absolutely soaked earlier when I was walking the dogs because it was just absolutely pissing down. Such a freight elevator. Oh, cool, I'll have to watch that. I don't think I've seen that, Roger. Oh, see, I took somebody's arm off as well at some point. Yeah, they look like you can mangle the... Oh, yeah, that guy's been mangled pretty badly, hasn't he? Yeah, that guy, what have I taken? Both his arms off, one of his legs... No, both his legs off, and the top of his head off. Yeah, okay. Let's try RoboCop's pistol for a bit then. Can you change the fire rate, I wonder, in this? Because it looks like there might be, like some sort of fire rate button. I'll have a look at the options in a second. See if I can actually, you know, have this in different auto sort of modes. Right, let me have a look at the options, controls. Right, keyboard mapping. Night vision mode. Okay, that's V for some reason, not N. It's probably something else is turned to N. Some of these things I've obviously not unlocked yet. Cycle fire mode is X. Okay. It doesn't let me do it here, so maybe you have to like get further, like past the tutorial mission before you can do that. Oh yeah, I have got night vision. Look, lovely green night vision. That actually kind of works like real night vision because it actually blooms stuff that's really bright. Have a quick look over here in case there's any more evidence. I'm assuming when you... Oh. Go back to the AK again for a bit. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. Like I said, I think it's going to be one of those games that, like I said, it has a bit of patching it, like you said, to make him a bit taller and stuff like that. But Terminator Resistance was very, very good once it had been out for a couple of weeks, you know, and they patched any initial problems with it. And like I said, I trust this dev to actually do a good job because of how good a game Terminator Resistance was. You know, as in, a lot of people thought it would be crap from the get-go, and like all the critics said it's okay, but all the fans absolutely loved it, because I've replayed it several times, because it's quite replayable. Oh, I guess that was meant to happen there. Oh yeah, but Sandstorm was... Ground Branch is even better than Sandstorm. Oh no, he is having a flashback.
James really looks up to you. He said in school that he wants to be a police officer just like his dad.
Watch out! He's coming!
Oh no, he's got those hostages. Oh, I fucked this up, didn't I? British, so English. Oh, I saved some of the hostages, but not all of them. I suppose it's a bit like those bits are a bit like, what's it, oh, what's the name of it? like House of the Dead and that, where you have to be pretty good at knowing which ones to shoot in which order.
I'm not dying here. Get me another one of those choppers, like the one that took Soot. You hear me?
You work so hard. Why don't you take some leave? We all could use a little break from this reality, don't you think?
Wakey, wakey! I'm talking to you, Shiny! Stand back from that door, or I'll shoot her! I swear to nuke!
I don't know what I would do if I ever lost you.
You got 3 seconds! 3!
Our family is the only thing I need to be happy.
2! Are you fucking deaf?
Promise me, I will stay like this forever.
1! Last chance, weirdo!
I love you so much, Amos. You okay there, Murphy?
Yep.
What does it want? Get it away from me!
I'm sorry.
Can't you see? It's unstable!
Ma'am, please, calm down. It's been a very tough evening, and I assure you that everyone...
Oh, I found
wants
something
go
to
back
spend
home with
the
their
birthday
families.
money people sent me, like my relatives on, but I won't confirm until it's dispatched that I've got it. Oh, and my missing parcel turned up a day late. It had literally been sent to the wrong part of the UK and then had to be sent back. Now, apparently the police station is exactly like the one in the film, but I haven't watched the film recently enough to remember if the layout's correct.
I can pay my bail now. Cash? No problem. Do you take singles?
Get back in line.
They're here. Good job, Murphy.
I think you're forgetting someone.
Officer Lewis, you were remarkable.
Soot ran off with his tail between his legs.
Would have been nice if we caught him, though.
All right, all right. Are you done with this circle jerk, huh? Good. We've got a problem.
The malfunction caught on camera provokes a question. Can we put our safety into the hands of a machine? Especially one as unreliable as RoboCop. We asked Max Becker, the head of security concepts at OCP.
Now quiet!
We would never put a defective product on the streets. That's not what we do.
We all saw it hesitate in a life and death situation. Why? Does it really know right from
PC,
wrong?
Rajiv, but I might change some settings in a moment to see if I can get the FPS a bit higher. Because I think it's going to be optimised a bit more in patches.
This was just an isolated glitch. Thank you.
Mr. Becker, I've got more questions.
I just want to snap her little neck. But she's got a point. This was not an isolated incident. It's a pattern. A pattern that the old man wants examined and fixed.
Because yeah, even if it's only streaming at 1080p or whatever it is, Rajiv, I'm actually playing it at
We know
4K
what's
at the
in
moment.
Murphy's head. It's what's in yours that worries us.
Push me, and you might just find out. You, follow me.
Right, okay, so what I'm just going to do now, if it lets me change it in-game, is with the thing, like the NVIDIA DLSS, I'm going to set that to balanced, because that might massively increase performance.
Everyone is dismissed.
because I had it set to its like stupidly highest setting. DLSS is basically where it just makes the game higher resolution and then downscales it to make it look even nicer.
God damn it, when will this be fixed? Don't hold your breath. OCP isn't looking to spend a dime on our...
Yeah, I think he's slightly taller than other people, but not by much, is he? So yeah, they need to make him a fair bit taller, I'd say. But that's just going to be like a camera being located slightly higher, isn't it? That'd be very easy to do in a patch.
There's my favorite walking, talking law enforcement machine.
Okay, let's get on with it.
Why don't you take a seat?
Yeah, I remember this room very well from the films. I might have to watch, like, if there's a 4K restoration of RoboCop 1 and 2, maybe even 3, I might have to watch those again very soon after finishing the game.
That's a nasty scar.
Because the Terminator game got me right back into rewatching the Terminator films again.
You do not. Trust me.
Don't mind me. I'll just get this off.
So, here's the deal, Robo. The old man is not happy with your performance. Instead of sending you to the scrap...
Oh, excellent, Roger, yep.
He wants to fix you. Hey, pretty boy. You sure know how to make an impression on the ladies.
Doesn't it hurt him?
Hurt? Lady, he's a machine. He's legally dead. We can do whatever we want with him.
No, madam. It does not hurt me physically.
So we're going to equip you with a little monitoring chip. It will do a real-time check of your systems so we can get to the bottom of what the hell is wrong with you. From now on, your performance will be monitored and graded. So, better be on your best behavior, huh?
The chip is in. Let's see what we have here.
Yeah, so I just missed saving some of the hostages by the look of it in the second bit, like I said, I noticed I did. But... And yeah, so I see it just works out as extra XP at the end of a mission. The other stuff. But right, that's not bad for my first try at doing this on normal. Alright, yeah, most complete ones. Alright, so skills, I can, let's look at my skills. I'll probably go for the health one, is that vitality, so when I get that to a certain level, fuse boxes, fuse recovery, you can use fuse boxes to recover up to 50% of your health, increases the maximum number of OCP recovery charges for, that sounds useful. Just that when I get to that level. So how do I assign the points? Still nicely double click, so I've got one more point to spend. What does some of the other ones do then? Engineering. Don't know what chip modification is yet. Focus, slow motion, skill, duration. Let's do that one because that's going to be useful, isn't it, for hostages and things like that. Okay, there we go. Save current skills, yes.
Well, I can already see some unwanted activity in your hippocampus. We'll have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it's Van der Hoven's great, isn't he, for all the gory stuff.
Correctly. To be sure, let's make a simple test to check that all circuits are in order.
I still find it funny, like RoboCop had like loads of toys and that made from it, and I think like a kids' TV show, didn't it?
Uphold the law.
Despite the fact that, yeah, the first two RoboCops like gory, horrible films.
To check if you need calibration.
Is that everything?
Actually, no. Doctor?
Oh, yes, sorry. My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. I'm a police psychologist. I specialize in dealing with police officers suffering from emotional trauma.
Emotional trauma? Might as well talk to the microwave. It hasn't been working properly either.
OCP wanted to see if you'd be willing to have a talk with me as part of your evaluation. I noticed that a great deal of care has been put into making sure that your mechanical components work. However, one aspect of your composition that has been severely neglected is your human side, your brain.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do a lot of the stuff about RoboCop, like, you know, his personality in this.
What do you think, Doctor? Would save us a lot of hassle.
I don't mind the hassle. So what do you say, officer? Is that possibly something that could be of interest to you?
I am not sure.
Robo, Reed wants everyone in the briefing room in 5. It's about the new guy.
I might be streaming this for quite a while today, unless I, like, you know, my voice really goes or whatever, because I'm planning on playing a load of this today, so I might as well stream it while I play it for anybody interested.
Well,
right, shooting range now.
Everyone get back to whatever the fuck you usually do around here.
Or is it that one? Oh yeah, I have got to make quest markers. You can turn all the quest markers and stuff off in this game. Just for the first time playing it, I might as well have them on. And with RoboCop, it sort of makes sense. He has a HUD, doesn't it?
What seems to be the problem?
My damn locker won't open. Can you try? Wait, what is all this shit doing in my locker?
I wanted you to be safe out there.
Yeah, you guys, very fun.
Oh, there's a shower room. Hello, I am Pervert Cop. So let me actually walk in the showers. Oh, I need to go downstairs somewhere. Okay, the shooting range. It's like a basement floor. Right, where's going to be the basement staircase then? Maybe it's on the other side of the police station. Yeah, the scene with the toxic waste where the guy gets hit by the van, yeah, and just explodes.
Murphy, could you please help me out here?
What seems to be the problem, officer?
Reed is in the briefing room, and I have my hands full. There are so many complaints filing in that I can't keep up. It's getting crazy in here. Could you open up
Yep, there you go. Ratchet. Apparently, yes, you can.
I am here to serve the public trust.
Yeah, okay, let's see what I'm meant to
on the podium. You're a lifesaver, Robo.
This line is open. Please form an orderly.
Oh, an IBM Model M keyboard as well.
My neighbors are hospital workers. I think it's because they're jealous of my new dog. Why would they get so worked up every time I take him for a walk?
What is his name?
He has a beautiful red coat, so I call him Fire. He likes to hide, so sometimes I have to yell, "Fire! Fire!" to find him. Anyway, you do something about my neighbors?
Let's give him a ticket.
Your behavior disrupts public order. I must issue a ticket.
That's fine. I don't mind paying the price for having the cutest dog in all the what?
Next, please.
I got something for you, officer. I know where you can find a wanted criminal. A poster over there says there's a reward for that information.
I want details.
Are you blind? I'm the guy from that poster, so here I am. Now, give me the money.
I will have to detain you.
Fine, but I still get the reward, right?
You can hope for a reduced sentence.
It's not the reward I was hoping for, but I'll take it. It'll be good to get back to jail. Life as a free man can retire.
Take him away.
Yeah.
Next,
Have you seen the fan version of that? All the dicks getting blown off.
I would like to report my son missing.
How old is he?
He's 24, but he's never been gone for so long without letting me know.
How long has it been?
Just over 2 days now.
We do not consider an adult missing within 72 hours.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. Something's not right. You really need to find him.
What is his name and address?
George Elkins, 7706 Orchard Avenue.
Let me check. Your son.
Yeah, I also really like the side-scrolling Batman one, Rajiv, based on the Jack Nicholson movie, and like, you know, the Keaton one. Oh, I missed that. What did he say? Like there was a dead person at that address, or what? Or he was one of the people for the TV station. I missed what he said about the thing where she was like, "Oh no." Telephone booth.
I can deal with blood, guts, but puke is a no-go for me. I'll be a sport and move his ass to the drunk tank for me. You got your special gloves and extra protection, so you shouldn't mind. Just take him downstairs. I owe you one, Murphy. Oh no, the smell is following you. I'm gonna be sick.
I don't remember getting on a roller coaster.
It's like a side quest, or the quest currently in tracks is the one with the dot in it, isn't it? And then, yeah, well, we found a shooting range anyway.
Who's back home? Just toss him in one of the empty cells.
Finally.
Yeah, I haven't seen a remake, and I don't think I want to.
RoboCop! Why do you have to spoil our fun all the time? You metal freak!
I was trying to punch him in the face, but it doesn't let you in this area. Just punch him to death through the bars. Your move, creep.
Murphy, I heard you're scheduled for calibration. Step right up and press the button when you're ready. 50 points is what OCP calls a passing grade. Shouldn't be a problem to you.
Yeah, let's just shoot him in the head then.
Unless you want to try to break the record.
I am going to have to turn the sensitivity down a bit. It's still way too high for my liking. So we've got sensitivity only set to 10, so let's try it on 5.
Good job. Let the eggheads know that you're good to go.
Oh, that was apparently a gold rating on my first one. Yeah, I hope you're not bad, M10. I've had a shit week in terms of, like, recently, you know, been fluid and really, really busy, horrible weekend at work, sort of as soon as I was back to work. Right, Rich? Yeah, his gun just obliterates targets, yeah. I'm enjoying this so far, Rich. It wasn't meant to come out till tomorrow, but for whatever reason it's just letting me play it today, so I'm not complaining. It might be they just released it a bit early. Because some developers do that if they've done like their final pre-release patch. They just say, yeah, release it.
Hi, Murphy.
Hello. Now the textures are good high-res textures on this look. I can see it says rep sync level channel 0, channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, sync on air, server, inter, status, reset power. Yeah, in lots of games you can't even read textures like that on little things like that, so that's nice. The clock doesn't move though. I don't know, Rich, without looking. I mean, in the game there's loads of real guns in this game, even if they've changed names, like, you know, the Uzis and things all the gang members have, which you can just pick up and shoot. But, oh wait, where was I meant to be going now? Isolated incident. Oh, the briefing room, whatever it was.
So, what's on today's agenda?
The agenda is that you sit your ass down and listen. It's no secret that crime has been on the rise ever since what the media's named the new guy in town showed up in the city. The word on the street is that he wants to spend a lot of money in old Detroit, and that has made every gang in the city start advertising their services.
I think this is Unreal because the flag texture took a while to load in
before
there.
things get out of control.
Where do we look?
Our best bet is to see if he made contact with the torch heads. Robo, I want you to start by checking the arcade downtown. It's become a high activity area for punks.
Understood.
Everyone else?
The gun I really like is, speaking of Batman, is the 89 Batman, where the Joker has that massively, stupidly long revolver.
He's been missing since yesterday.
Shit.
Officer Briggs remains missing. That's over 24 hours since he's been in contact with anyone here.
Are the two cases connected?
No reason to assume so. But if anyone finds Briggs' informant, we might learn something new. All right, now get out there.
You go ahead, partner.
Yeah, it's got the Unreal Engine problem that Unreal normally does, where textures have to load in, look, where I think it's done to make, like, you know, the game run smoother. But yeah, you get the issue where textures sometimes are a bit slow to load in. Leave the precincts. Oh, I think it becomes open world now, doesn't it? Or semi-open world, where this is like the first bit where, you know, it's not on rails kind of thing. A bit like Terminator Resistance, where you kind of get like hub map type things, whatever you want to call them. Because I think they've done the same thing as Terminator Resistance, that most of the things you have like multiple objectives and side objectives across kind of like map areas.
Go get him.
Do you want to leave the area? Okay. Yeah, the best website if you want to look up guns and stuff is IMFDB. So you know, like IMDb, Internet Movie Database. It's IMFDB, Internet Movie Firearm Database. And it's basically like on that you can see all the guns used in films, or like look up a gun and see every single film that that gun's been used in. And like if it's a gun that's been modified, they often like show you like what the gun is underneath. You know, like with all like the accessories put on it, like Van Pout's elephant gun. In Jumanji, like they show you, you know, like what the original, like lever action shotgun or rifle was. That, you know, they put all the accessories on to make it look stupidly big.
It'd be easier to burn it up onto the ground.
Hello, Captain. You know, the wet pavements look quite nice actually. But again, if this is in Unreal Engine, I'm just going to Google it quickly. So, RoboCop Rogue City game engine. Unreal Engine 5, yeah. But yeah, this game's made by Teon, which did Terminator Resistance. And the Rambo game, it was awful. But they're basically, what their winning formula they found now is make really good 80s action things. So if they could go back to Rambo and probably do a good one now they know what they're doing. Yeah, it's the people who made these, Rajiv, are like stupidly big fans of like the 80s movies. So now they've actually got enough money to make games properly. That's why everybody really likes Terminator Resistance. Because it's, you know, like the fans of the series, because there's so many like little Easter eggs and references to all the films in there. Like how the Resistance base in Terminator Resistance is the exact one you see in Terminator 1 that gets shot up. Issuing tickets. Okay, you can issue tickets for misdemeanors like public drinking and assault and combat.
One parking ticket is all it takes to improve mindfulness.
Murphy, this is Reed. Mayor Kuzak just stormed into my office. Apparently, his niece's car has been stolen. Find it. This goes to the top of your priority list. You can start by asking about it at some of the local garages. For the record, it's a blue SUX 6000, registered to Melissa Kuzak.
Rooms by the hour, eh? There's actually a place near me, a very seedy place that does rooms by the hour. Yeah, you really do, Rajiv, especially the DLC that had Michael Biehn in it. But yeah, Terminator Resistance is literally brilliant. So yeah, this night vision doesn't really work like real night vision. And the light amplification does, but notice there's still colours in it. Everything's meant to be green, but some things show up. Like, you can get night vision in reality, like the new augmented night vision they're doing, where like thermal stuff does show up like that fire. But yeah, like the sign wouldn't randomly be red and red in like the reflection on night vision. I know this is a fantasy game, but I just, when I play games now that I've, you know, used enough real night vision, I always like to see what they're like, you know, the night vision in the games compared to real ones. So, okay, yeah, there we go. So, this is the map, I guess, for this first little area downtown. Secondary objective, stolen vehicles. Let's go north, whatever it is. Is that north? Yeah. Yeah, and go check out that secondary objective. I might just turn the brightness up slightly for the, Oh yes, I can't see the left image at all at the moment. Unless it means the image that's in the middle, but I don't think it does, so I've probably, yeah, it's probably that my screen's a bit too dark because I've got it anyway, but that looks better to me now. Even if it then might look a bit too bright. It probably depends on your screen settings, doesn't it? Stutter that. Yeah, 2080 should run this fine. Again, you can turn lots of the settings down in this. I'm just running everything pretty much maxed out on a 3090. But again, like, after a couple of weeks where the game's out, generally, like, drivers and, you know, games get massively patched for performance. Because I think it's generally just, like, hardware configurations they've not considered, like, of CPUs and GPUs where problems occur. Yeah, footstep sounds are correct, yeah.
I might be a little late filing my tax return. Sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name. But I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently. But I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
I can come back with a warrant, but then I will not be knocking.
You think that's going to scare me? This is Detroit, for God's sake. People try to threaten me nearly every day.
I do not try.
You know what? If you really think you'll find evidence of that SUX ever being here, then be my guest.
Have a nice day. Oh, I don't have a deduction level to do it. I guess deduction's like one of the things, isn't it, that you can do. Skills. I guess I don't have any more skill points yet, though. I'm not too far from leveling up something, so I guess I could put a point into deduction in. So that's the thing I like with Terminator Resistance, is that by the end of the game you generally have enough XP to fully level up all the skills, but like in the earlier levels you won't be able to do everything every level, if that makes sense. You know, a bit like Deus Ex and all those, so that's why it's kind of nice to play it through again. Or like if they add a new game plus mode, because that way, you know, you can actually go back and you know, do bits you didn't do the first time round because you'd had your skills like set up a different way. So there's PC motherboards there. Half-face respirator. Motor oil. I don't want to do it in the Arnie voice because it's RoboCop now. And then nothing to see in the office. Oh, actually. I wonder if I'd buy that for $1 is in this game anywhere. I hope it is. It'd be weird if it wasn't in the game, seeing as all the, you know, people, even if they've not got the voice actors, have the actual actors' appearances. Yeah, I mean, with consoles, there is no excuse, is there, with consoles? Because with consoles, yeah, you know exactly what hardware you're getting, basically. With PCs, I can understand it, just because of all the weird combinations of processors and GPUs. But yeah, with consoles, there is no excuse when the game comes out on console and runs like shit. Because that's the whole point, that they're meant to turn the graphics down enough to get a solid frame rate out of it, you know. So the developers themselves optimise it as much as possible to get it looking as nice as possible while running at a proper frame rate. And on some modern games they do the things as well where you can choose between like high FPS or like nicer visuals. And on games like that I always choose high FPS because, you know, I'd rather some textures look a bit lower in places but the game run really smoothly. Because they did that with the Demon's Souls remake, which was nice.
Mind's your own business, cop.
Yeah, it's really raining today, but there's meant to be a big storm coming, isn't there? Yeah, I think somewhere there's a guy on this level that asks you to like help get the thugs away from his shop because they're ruining business or something. So it might be might.
Robo, can you help me out here?
It might be like, you know.
Why make such a big deal?
Might be even be this.
How can I assist you, officer?
I'm trying to catch this one shifty dealer. This guy steals nuke from other pushers to sell it at half price. This dopehead buys from him but won't tell me his whereabouts.
I don't know any dealer.
You were carrying for 3 different pushers, so you either like to walk for miles to buy nuke, or you appreciate a discount.
Don't take it out on me because the guy broke your nose.
As you can see, he doesn't want to cooperate.
Do not worry. According to my directives, there are several ways to convince him to cooperate.
Yeah, like I say, I like at least this developer, Rajiv, because they seem to actually want to make the games authentic.
The guy's name's Maurice, but I don't know where to find him. I always arrange a place over a payphone. I'll give you the number.
Let's hope it works. The dealer knows where the others hide their stash. We could collect nuke from the whole neighborhood if we get to him.
I will take care of it.
But you need to find a payphone first. Try near the supermarket. I think at least one of them hasn't been smashed by vandals yet.
The one I really like, but it'd be good to get like a more modern version of something like it, is Judge Dredd, the old Rebellion Judge Dredd versus Death game, because that's like a really good Judge Dredd game in terms of everything like being authentic to the Dredd universe. So like something like that that looks like this, you know, a more of an open world aspect would be really good. Discount dealers, that one. Stolen vehicles, that one. Yeah, I think there's one where if you get close to a certain shop or whatever it is, the guy asks you for help because there's like thugs that have been, you know, and that's basically as much as I know from watching people play the demo. Because this, again, I haven't even got past the stuff they gave out, you know, in that like week the demo was available. Hello, lady. Are you offering services?
I'll earn less if you hang around here.
How much, lady? I bet some of those are the game developers. Especially if they're like Polish names, because it's Polish developer, isn't it? This is what makes this. And they're probably, I imagine a lot of these are like child photos of the developers. That's probably like one of the little Easter eggs of This is your chance to win a mystery medical service.
One that likes swimming in oil surely must be swimming in money.
I'm just enjoying looking at the environments at the moment. Yeah, well, really annoyingly, it's like, because that was made by Rare, wasn't it? Who then went on, most of the developers on that, like, David, what's his name? David Doak, wasn't it? Dr. David Doak, the guy that was one of them in there.
This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime.
Yeah, but like I was saying, that was a really annoying thing, was the, I was going to say that, Free Radical, or like David Doak and a couple of the other people wanted to release the Time Splitters games again on like modern consoles, just by doing like a little bit of an upscale and a re-release, you know, as a budget price game. And literally Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo all basically said no, even though it was free money for them.
Lesson for the future: to save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
You tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
Yeah, with Time Splitters, it wasn't even a rights thing, it was literally, just that all of the free console things wanted, like, some sort of exclusive deal out of it, and they basically said, no, you know, you're getting the game as is, or you're not getting it, and they were like, oh no, we don't want the free money, we want more free money. So it was literally like where, one of the ones wanted them to put, like, microtransactions in the game, or some bollocks. One of them wanted them like extra content for the thing, and like one of them wanted something else. And they literally said, look, all we're going to do is basically get the game running on your system, you know, as like a store thing where you get to cut the profit. Oh, no, we only want it if we can have, like, you know, exclusive bollocks added to it. Oh, cool, I've got a skill point, so I can now put that, can't I, into, what was it, deduction, was it? Yeah, it's deduction I want, isn't it, to start putting points into, because that's the one that I'll use for like that other side quest thing.
Hey, this area's off limits. You need permission to get in or a warrant.
That sounds like the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny, or whatever it was called. Yeah, so I guess those crates are just random things you find from exploration that give you XP, yeah. For, just basically looking around the map and finding, like, drugs and stuff.
Could you please keep the noise down? You're scaring off my customers.
Can't hear you. Music's too loud.
Oh yeah, this is the thing I was thinking of.
Are those two men bothering you?
First they harass my customers, then they threaten to burn down my shop. You need to do something about it, officer.
What do you want, cop? Can we have a little bit of fun? We did nothing wrong.
Your volume control seems to be broken.
Leave it! That's brand new! I've only stole...
Thanks, officer.
Yeah, I think it's probably because they're like the people hired just to do like little side voices, aren't they? Not the ones that are frequent consumption will cause diabetes among children. Do not worry, sir. I will shoot their cock off. Alright, should we go over to where the actual, oh yeah, let's go do that side objective. The discount dealer, was it? Yeah. Track, right. Let's actually go over to that one now, rather than just wandering around aimlessly. But I like how, yeah, like some of these are, you know, like, as well, like, you know, the funny kind of ads from the, sort of RoboCop series. You know, like, I saw one, I think it was from RoboCop 2 in the background just now, where it was, like, the sunblock thing of, you know, like, the one where they're literally smearing themselves in, like, giant paint. Like, Factor 2000 sunblock, whatever it was. Oh, it's a little VW camper. Oh, can I climb up ladders? And if so, is there any point to it? Okay, yes I can. He climbs fast.
See that guy down there? He's an asshole.
Yeah, and I'm all out of gum. There's apparently a fairly good game, I never played it, but I know like a load of people have, of, you know, The Thing, where, like, based sort of on the John Carpenter one.
Ask me for money. Only a moron steals from a beggar. That's what I said. Then he started shooting.
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
I was merely doing my duty. That kind of hostile situation is not the only thing I can resolve. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel.
Isn't there a remake of Duke Nukem coming out that's meant to be looking really good?
Believe it or not, that's her real name.
Yeah, I've never actually played that The Thing game.
Case is closed. OCP won't spend a single
I used to see it in like second-hand stores on Xbox.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Is that homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. We got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice. custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Somebody dumped
This reminds me a bit of LA Noire now.
blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more around. Nasty wound. Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
She is dead, not a big surprise.
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial and it's run by aliens, so it all makes sense.
I wonder if there's any, like, They Live references in this.
And they got her.
Because in Terminator Resistance, there was lots of references to other, you know, like films in it, like 80s films as well.
Why do you think that aliens are involved?
I saw the guy who dumped the body here. I saw his skin. It was green and glowing like those toy dinosaurs that children play with, and years later develop serious diseases.
Yeah, it's got all those sort of comedy elements in it.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time. Now, the set.
So I'm now going to that film set, which they said I couldn't go into earlier. I'll toggle run on just because it's quite a way over there. Although this is as fast as RoboCop runs. But I guess he's got unlimited stamina.
Mike was driving and we heard what we thought was a blown tire, but it was just a glitch.
What is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
No, it's Sunblock 5000,
Mike
not
does not
2000.
seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
So that thing we saw on the floor was the sunblock residue.
Until we finish, you're doing it without me.
Jerry,
better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. They really work with law enforcement.
I don't know who that is, Steel Battered.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
I only carry out the request of justice.
I believe that. Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too.
There's our extended wheelbase. Yeah, so the horrible glowy sunblock stuff will stop people getting skin cancer because there's no ozone layer in RoboCop during the day. So, Jerry either likes prostitutes or child prostitutes. What's this for a Q now, don't I?
The evidence I have gathered shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
The perpetrator was someone with skin that seemed to be covered with sunblock. I saw the storyboard. You fit the description.
Nice try, but I won't even touch that toxic goo. I've got it in the contract. I use body doubles for all the shots where I'm supposedly covered with it. Wait, that bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. That was in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock. And none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Show me the footage.
Check the camera footage.
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take...
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Your understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.
So yeah, let's carry on doing this side quest. Some of these side quests seem decently long. It's not just like, you know, a case of like the shop dealer one. Of like scare the punks off.
I even applied to the academy, but it turns out that extensive criminal history and drug addiction prevent you getting in.
Yes, that is probably the case. I don't want to be near it. I'm assuming there's a letter missing. It wouldn't be called... Oh, it's probably hello, isn't it? It says hell. Oh, yeah, there's some handprints look on the door. Looks like I'm playing Phasmophobia now with ectoplasm.
Who's there? You have to help me, man. This shit is burning my skin.
Sunblock is the least of your worries.
Look, I know why you're here, but I'm innocent. I swear.
You are being detained in connection with the murder of Casey Carmel. If you require medical attention, it will be given to you.
I didn't do it. Jenkins killed her. Jerry Jenkins, the guy from TV. You have to believe me.
You will make your statement at the station.
And you'll let Jenkins walk free. He's the one who killed Casey. They met here yesterday.
Casey's body was covered in sunblock. The evidence points to you.
I arranged the meeting, I admit, but I was gone when this happened. When I came back, she was already dead, and I decided to get rid of the body. Jenkins is the only one who could have done it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's just because the developers are a bit too, like, you know, like, cheap and not AA enough to do, like, good, mocap sort of, you know, facial expressions on all the faces, or if his face is meant to be, like, disfiguredly Botoxed, you know, still.
Why would Jenkins be meeting a prostitute here? And there is a motel across the street.
Alright, Rapovsky.
His agent got a hold of me and told me that the guy values his privacy. The money was good, and I was able to provide him with a discreet option.
And Jenkins was happy with the arrangement.
He was bitching at first, but when he saw Casey, he stopped being so picky.
Why would Jenkins kill that woman?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Are you stalling?
She may have mentioned something about wanting to blackmail Jenkins, but I knocked the idea out of her head. At least I think I did.
Ooh, knocked the idea out of her head. What, with a hammer?
Why did you not go to the police?
What would I say? That a famous celebrity killed a street prostitute in the back of my gas station. That's a bit much even for this city.
Dumping that woman's body in a dumpster seemed like a better idea to you?
It's not my fault that people would rather believe a guy from TV over me.
I will verify your version of events, but you will still suffer the consequences of the actions you have taken.
Hurry up, please! It burns!
Oh, there's our hammer. Left click on it now. I'd have to get to a very specific bit of it. Ah, there we go. Or can I just punch through the wall to get into the hidden room? Oh, just move that, yep.
So, did you find anything?
According to the evidence, Jenkins is guilty of the murder of Casey Carmel.
I told you!
However, you are guilty of concealing a crime and desecration of a corpse. I will call medical assistance. You will be taken in when your condition permits.
Right, so is that the end of that side quest? Oh no, I still have to go arrest the actual guy who did it. The film star guy. If you only went and did the main quest line, you'd miss a lot of content, wouldn't you, in this? Because like Terminator Resistance, there's side stuff to do on the maps, but it's just normally like a thing of go to an objective and like blow up some power things or whatever.
Can't let you in, Robo. You're in the middle of a shot.
This cannot wait.
They say that 20 seconds in the California sunshine is too much these days. Ever since we lost the ozone.
I have a solution for you if you are looking for some protection against that California sunshine.
The hell?
A stay in Detroit prison. Jerry Jenkins, you are under arrest for the murder of Casey Carmel.
I seen you on TV. You're glitching again. Ah, it hurts. For fuck's sake, it hurts.
Is that enough to level up, or have I still not got a full level up point? No, so, yeah, so those give you a bit of XP, I guess. I suppose it's more just for the sake of doing them. So we want to do the discount dealer next, don't we? That was that one. I was on the way to do that, wasn't I, when I started on that other quest. But yeah, so far I definitely recommend this. Again, it's one of those games, like I said earlier, that I think is probably going to need a fair bit of patching to get it running better on certain systems. Again, I haven't played enough of the game to know like what the actual length for the main story is and that, but the shooting bit was good earlier. Yeah, so I'm in the radius now, aren't I, of that objective. So I guess I'm just looking for a phone booth while I'm around here somewhere that's not broken, I think they said, didn't they? Anything in this little bit? No. Yeah, so it's somewhere around the side of this building, and obviously I got distracted by that other objective over there the other time. Just going to go into this very corner to see if there's anything like one of those crates of evidence in over there. Yeah, there was a little bit of evidence down here. So yeah, that's the thing with exploration, is you get extra evidence or extra XP. Right, let's carry on then, looking around the side of that building.
And she takes off her top and says,
Hey, this is a private conversation, pig.
It says it is this sort of radius, isn't it? I suppose it might go over a little bit further, like this way. I suppose as soon as it says area of investigation comes off the screen, I'm out of it. Yeah, so I need to go back, yeah, over here somewhere. See, it's quite a wide area actually. Oh, that's good, Rajiv. Yeah, I assume there's a load of audio options as well to play with, but I said I haven't even looked at those yet. I'm just using my regular, you know, like headset I use. Let's check back upstairs on that, this is that rooftop bit inside it, yeah. Just wondering if there's anything in that rooftop area I missed. Oh, that's just a couple of, like, extra XP bits up here. No, don't think there's anything else up here. There was something to do with a payphone, wasn't it? Can I check the objective log? Oh yeah, find a working phone booth, so it is just literally looking for a phone booth. You don't want to go in the arcade yet, because that was the actual objective, wasn't it? Oh, there's a phone booth. There we go. Alright, Davey. Yeah, I think it had to be in a certain radius, though.
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
Can you take a break and let some others have some fun too?
Man, you're doped up already. You like to party, don't you? Wait, your voice. You sound like
A future happy customer.
fucking RoboCop. You want to bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. Just a friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
RoboCop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket. Apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
Yeah, cool, right. Address acquired, so... Where am I going now then? Over there, okay.
I'm telling you, officer. Comes through and
Yeah, so it's actually this building, but I can go into it now because, obviously I've got the objective to go in there. Might get to shoot somebody again in a minute. I like how the floor creaks under his really heavy boots. Anything else to find in his apartment? I've got more nuke. I've got some footprints in. Let's just check the bathroom, whatever it was while I was in here. Nothing. Oh yeah, nuke in the sink. Don't want to get any missing XP.
Listen, guys. I'll never touch your stuff again. I swear.
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
Reasonable dealer, isn't he?
Nice,
Oh, I
Maurice.
see. Angry is he?
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice! All we want to say is that you violate the basic rules of the market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical!
Drug dealers arguing about undercutting people.
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion we will ever have.
Oh dear.
Shit, man. Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
There are serious charges against you, Maurice. However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these 3 dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Well, yeah, because they're really good practical effects, aren't they? Like actual blood, not CGI blood. Splatters everywhere.
Even if you escape such as I can you, you will be safer in prison.
I missed our meeting. I was busy, but he doesn't get that. Doing laundry is important to me. It relaxes me.
If you cooperate, you can get a job at the prison laundry.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what
doesn't
I
it
like
say
to
in
do
the
anyway?
description, Walker? Actually, probably not, because I'm not streaming via my
feel
GPU
like I won
directly.
the lottery, man.
A 3090 is
I'll
my
tell you where these jerks
GPU,
kept the stuff,
and it
but I have
was.
to have our deal in writing.
It's one of the AMD like what do they call them? Ryzen 2s, whatever it was, Ryzen 3s. I think it was Ryzen 3900X. I think is my CPU. But again, I'm looking to upgrade PC and probably just move my GPU over at some point soon, because like some of my HDDs are getting like really old and tired now, and my SSDs, you know, don't have much room on them. Again, I'm not running this completely on full. I'm like running it on ultra, except for one of the settings. But the game does seem like it will need some optimization at the moment, because, like I said, the frame rate in places has been a bit choppy. No ozone layer, no problem. Yeah. Surgeon shed water cause and frequent use will cause skin cancer. So yeah, the sunblock causes skin cancer itself. Great product. Right, so do I need to do anything else there, or no? I've got like that. I'm done, haven't I? We haven't looked over that. I'm going to have a very quick look over that east area on the map. Can I add a custom waypoint or not? No. Right. I'm just going to have a look over before I go in the arcade. Although I think you'd be able to do the arcade bit and then carry on with this map. I just want to see what's in like the far other side of the map I've not even been on yet. Oh, I didn't know that. I know Verhoeven actually does a lot more serious movies now. Well, I'm not saying like his old films aren't serious, but you know, like ones that are just straight up serious films, rather than stuff like, you know, Starship Troopers and RoboCops, you know, RoboCop and all that, where they have like messages to them. But you know, like you can watch them just as a movie. You know, he has, like, I think he did one about like the Gestapo torturing people quite recently. You know, that's not meant to be a fun movie. Is that Black Book or something like that? You know, about the Dutch resistance or something in World War II. But yeah. But his 80s films are absolutely great, and like Starship Troopers, which was early 90s, wasn't it, or mid-90s? Yeah, I think if you were looking to see some more like films, you know, like that are splattery, like Total Recall, Starship Troopers and all those, you'd be disappointed. But if you want films that, you know, have all like the same messaging behind them, but just played straight, I think that's what all of these recent films have been. My voice is going a bit now.
Man, you're my best friend. I love you. You really mean that? Oh man, you're the best, I swear.
Not much over this side of the map. At least not at the moment. I don't know if it's like objectives appear here later on. Because like Terminator Resistance, they might do a thing like where you get a bit further in the game, you can come back to some of the areas, you know, like there's different quests in different places later on. Anyway, let's go to the arcade, shall we, and see how much XP have we got? Yeah. Because I haven't got any of the things to do to Sol and Carwin, have I? Because I haven't got enough deduction. Something down there. Stolen watch. Plus 25 XP. Oh, is that somewhere I can... How do I get up there? Can I vault up somehow? Or is it I have to go up the ramp? Yeah, I guess RoboCop can't actually climb. He has to physically wander up a staircase or a ramp. Those seem like the best ways of actually getting XP at the moment, rather than doing a side quest. Before I know, the side quests give you like a massive bonus later on. Right, let's go to the arcade then. And actually carry on with the main quest line rather than messing about with side objectives. I don't know how much longer I'll be on. I'll probably do this next main quest sort of thing and then end the stream after that, because I've been on over 2 hours, haven't I, at this point.
Crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding information can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now.
My office, which is the back door.
And we'll talk.
I imagine.
Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, because you don't have a warrant, do you?
What a douchebag.
Have you witnessed the owner participating in any criminal activity?
Are you kidding me? Half the things I've seen around here would be enough to put him behind bars for a decade.
Let us hear your statement.
No way, dude. He might be a douchebag, but if you lock him up, this place will get closed down, and where am I supposed to play hooky then?
You lack discipline. Isn't that one of the Arnie's lines?
Looks like someone should give you a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do it. I know you. You don't hurt kids.
Oh, it's a penny pusher. You know, you can actually buy those on eBay and that penny pushers, but I obviously do not have room in the house for a penny pusher. But, you know, it would be one of those things where if I had a big fucking warehouse somewhere, I would buy a working penny pusher, plug it in, and actually just stupidly play a penny pusher. Yeah. Expelled gastric content irrelevant to the case. So that's like shit or puke, isn't it? If that's meant to be a 5'5'7" kid, I don't think. Then RoboCop must be like 8 feet, but that also means everybody else in this game is a giant. So I don't think that kid is 5'7" when that came up. Is it getting really windy where you are? Because I know there's a big storm meant to be coming and I already got soaked earlier. Yeah, that's what I was already doing, game, but yeah. Thank you for telling me. Quite a big arcade. Yeah, a lot of them actually can be quite cheap on eBay, like old arcade cabs. But, like cabinets and that, again, it depends what they are, isn't it, and that, and if they're working or not. But, yeah, but the problem with a lot of stuff like that is space and, like, the shipping cost, isn't it, because of how heavy they'd be. I think an arcade cabinet like that would be a really cool thing to build a PC into. You know, so, like, I guess you wouldn't use a CRT on a modern one unless you actually still had a CRT monitor. You could put a nice screen like inside it and then use most of the cabinet as the PC build space, which would give you absolutely loads of room and like cooling with a motherboard. And then you could actually have a keyboard mouse setup or whatever you wanted couldn't be there. That would actually be a really cool PC setup. I'm sure somebody must have done that.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Man, a real life TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this time.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. Alright, all of the arcade staff will sell to you, as long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke. I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement. They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that?
That's very cool, Reggie. Yeah.
Way to go, TJ! Is that the ocean?
Right, okay, cool. So, have we found our evidence to knock his door down yet? I think there's one bit I didn't look at, unless that's just where the exit is. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, there's nothing in this bit. Okay.
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my key somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
Right, no worries
That
then.
will not be a problem.
Ouch. Okay. Hopefully you get to shoot some people again now.
It's RoboCop!
Surrender your weapons.
Trying to shoot his dick off, he's in a bit of an awkward angle to do it. There we go. Oh, I haven't tried the police shotgun out yet. Oh, there is something over there. Stolen jewelry. Yeah, excellent. Oh, I can pick up chairs as well. Okay. I think that guy's animation broke where I killed him though, with the chair. Because he's like not fallen over, as he's still Yeah, I think that guy's animation's broken. Again, that's something they'll probably fix in patches very quickly. If you kill people in certain ways, they, you know, still sit standing up, don't they? That was good. He's still doing a breathing animation, isn't he? Oh yeah, it's like an advert for that, isn't it, in one of the RoboCop films? No offence, M10M, if you can fall asleep to the soothing sounds of RoboCop horribly killing people, then, you know, so that's good, I guess. Why did electricity come out the chair? Do all of them do that? No, okay. Maybe it hit something on the wall, I don't know. Any more evidence in this room? So I know why the CRTs do electricity when you throw them.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
You have one of those, Rajiv, ASMR, like 12-hour loop videos on YouTube of RoboCop steps, like shooting and screaming and stuff like that, just on a massive loop to help you sleep.
If that's the case,
The soothing sounds of New Detroit, or Old Detroit, whatever it's called.
Informant. And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
Have it your way.
Ghost house, apparently. I need to get the cursor a bit closer to the middle of it. Yeah, there we go. I don't have engineering level 6, so I can't open the safe. Carry on doing that. Okay. Can I get my gun back out? No, annoyingly not. I was hoping I could finish off that. See again, I've only got deduction level 1. I really need that deduction level 2. Oh, I've got a skill point to spend. Right, I can get it. Right, okay. So we want deduction. There we go. Deduction level 2, right. Right, okay, can I now open a save the combination? Yeah. So yeah, that gets me a load of extra XP. Right, I can start the other quest if I want to now, can't I? The one with the stolen car in it. Now, you might as well, before I carry on with the next bit, do the other side thing. Yeah, this is going to be a really long stream today. Again, it's a good thing my throat's getting better, because, like I said, it's a bit sore now, but I'll carry on for the rest of the bit in this area, just because I'm enjoying this. And obviously, I am going to just carry on playing this when I'm off the stream, so I'll probably, you know, just binge play this for the rest of today. Right, so I'm doing the ghost house bit now. Let's do stolen vehicle. Go back to that. What's that then? Maurice's apartment building. Oh, okay, because some of the things still show up on the map. Yeah, so I need to go back to this guy's auto shop, and now I can deduce stuff, can't I, from the evidence I couldn't before. Tax records. Wasn't there another thing I could have, yeah, used deduction on? Use batteries. Oh, it's engineering too for the batteries, okay. It might have been like, both of them get you the same bit of evidence to do it, you know, like Deus Ex style.
See, I told you.
Right, see you, Bathoid.
Because there ain't nothing to be found. This place is legit.
63% of your repair invoices have not been accounted for.
You've gone over my books? I thought you came here looking for the car thief.
Looks like there's more than just one thief to be caught.
Oh, come on. This is how everyone operates in this godforsaken city. Cut me some slack, will you? Okay, you win. So there's this boy, Scott. He works for me on and off. He might have something to do with the missing car. Let me open his locker. That's his locker. Go on, have a look. And what do you reckon? Is he your man?
For the time being. Where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
I can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
Is he a temporary worker?
You could say that. We fall out a lot because he brings a lot of hot stuff to the shop, and I'm not okay with it.
And you let him come back?
It's hard to make an honest living these days. That's why I understand his struggle, and I let him come back. Working here keeps him out of trouble. And to be frank, it's not easy to find such a good mechanic either.
Why did you cover for him?
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
That is all for now.
Right,
hey,
cool.
Make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Anything else to see here? No, right, cool. So let's carry on with the stolen vehicle thing. probably go out the side door, can't I, that way? How did the scanning mechanic work in that then, Rajiv? Because I know there's loads of games that have the kind of like crime scene analysis stuff. The Sherlock Holmes games I've always quite liked as well, but again, some of those are better than others.
You must be Scott. What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh God! It must be those thugs! We're dead!
That sounds good, yeah.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Oh, I get to shoot more people in the dick. Anyone else? Yeah. I quite like the shotgun.
You did it! They didn't think that through. Maybe you can put an end to this after all.
I am missing vital information in order to resolve this case.
I'll tell you what you want. Just please, help me fix this
That's probably a thing you unlock later on, Rajiv. I don't think you can do that at the moment.
I'm sure it's still in their chop shop. It's a warehouse on the northeast side. The entrance is concealed, but I'm sure you'll find it. I'm no fighter, but if there is any other way, I would like to help. Maybe you need some more intel.
Who did you mean by him?
It's Rex, from the local gang. I only did petty jobs for him mostly, but this time he made me steal that car. He said he wanted the SUX 6000 we were repairing at Ben's. When I said it was too hot, he slashed me with his knife.
Why were you hiding?
You saw those thugs. They were looking for me. They realized I tricked them. They wanted the SUX 6000 from Ben's shop, but I didn't want to get him into trouble, so I stole
Right, Doggingtons, I've already been on over 2 hours for this stream, so I am going to stream it for a bit longer, but I don't know where I'll be ending this one.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself. Ben was right from the start. I shouldn't have gone down this road.
That is all for now. Proceeding to the vehicle's estimated location.
You are calling for backup, aren't you?
Negative.
Backup.
Threat calculation minimal.
RoboCop never needs backup. Oh, actually, sometimes he does, but still. Oh, I see. So, is it a different way I came in than the enemies went, or what? Yeah, because this is a room with the. Yes, this was the room he was in, wasn't it? Yeah, there's nothing to see in here. Right, cool. Let's carry on with this quest. As my shotgun's getting low on ammo, as much as that's really fun, I might swap to a different gun. Probably the Uzi again. Because at least a lot of enemies carry that, so you get ammo easily. Yeah, let me have a look at the abilities, Rajiv, and it might say. Okay, so the Auto 9 at some point gets upgrades then. They probably do it a bit similar to Terminator Resistance, where you get like different like mods you can do to it. Right, skills. Okay, combat, shockwave. So that's just like stunning sort of things. Right, focus. That's the slow motion one, so it's not that one. Scanning. So this one's kind of a bit like that, Rajiv, where you have ricochet, lets you hit enemies behind cover by bouncing bullets off certain spots, activate RoboCop vision to use. Instant scanner, RoboCop vision instantly marks every enemy in sight. Ricochet split, ricocheting bullets split and hit more enemies. What are the deduction ones other than... That's mostly from like map and more XP. Psychology, yeah, so it might be though, Rajiv, that it's something that like you get after a certain mission, but I'm sure they do something like that in the game, because like I say, he does that in the films, doesn't he, like punching through walls and that and grabbing people. Okay, so now I want to go to... Yeah, it seemed to me a weird thing not to be in the game, so I imagine it might just be that, you know, it's one of those things, because it's like when you first start playing the Terminator game, you can't use any of the plasma rifles until, you know, a couple of hours into it. Right, hype.
Dad, tell me the truth. Are we bored?
I've been on for a couple of hours, but I'm really enjoying it so far.
More kids asking annoying questions? You just want to relax after a long day of work, but someone won't let you? Are we going to be okay? Dad, I'm scared. Snoozers. Sleeping pills for kids. Just one pill can guarantee 5 hours of peace. Nap time just became your decision. Sleep tight, son. I'm tired. Because you deserve a peace of mind, too.
But yeah, other than it probably needing a bit of optimization, I'm enjoying it quite a lot so far. Like, the shooting bits are really good and gory. There's a stupid amount from what I've played so far, and most of the streams is of just like side content I've just been doing. Of, you know, like doing little side quests of investigating weird crimes. Favourite video game? Oddworld Abe's Exodus. But one of my favourite video games ever is Stronghold, and that's getting next week a definitive edition release. So I am really, really looking forward to that. Because if you like classic RTS games, Stronghold's really good. It's just obviously doesn't run very well at all on modern systems, very low resolution, you know, no modern way of doing multiplayer on it, so the fact that they're doing a remaster of that I'm really glad about. Yeah, they used to do that hype with what was it, like opium for kids, didn't they? Like that was the thing of like getting like some parents also gave whiskey to kids as well to do the same thing, but yeah. Switch I have to press. So one pair of footsteps ends here. Oh, one ends at the barrel. It's not going to be just that button there, is it? It's not what I punch for. But yeah, there's going to be some sort of hidden switch, isn't there, somewhere? Oh, is that it? Yeah, ah, right, yes. I'm going to check upstairs before I open that next door. Oh, Tech 9. Let's try that out. Oh, suppose I can't get up there from this angle? Yeah, I'll open that other shutter then. There's not any more stuff on here, is there, that gives me XP? Like stolen stuff or whatever. No, cool. Shoot the grenades in there. Yeah. The guy upstairs. Just go back to the Uzi because I can find ammo easier for it. Does anybody throw my CRT at? Let's do that. Yeah, I'll look for evidence in this area once I've cleared it. That guy's hiding behind the wall wherever he is over there. Yep. Oh, you can do that. I haven't got the combination for that one yet, am I? Let's go back to the RoboCop gun. I think in real life, yes, but I think this is just one of those typical games where anything that is a sidearm just has its own unique ammo. Oh yeah, there goes his head. Oh yeah, Oh, I found the stolen car by the look of it. Let's go back the other way because I want to check the big room for more evidence and see if there was place I might be able to get the safe combination from using deduction rather than engineering. Yeah, I want a bit more of a look around the big room. Ooh, that's an ICP container. Oh, okay, so this has given me upgrade chips. Can I do anything with those yet? Or, that might be something, again, that's introduced later in the game. So I think in Terminator Resistance you get some of the upgrade chips before you can actually use them. And then as the, yes, if I have a look. That's got 100 ammo for it so far. Yeah, I'll keep the tech again if I, now I've found full ammo again. So I can always pick up Uzis. Like I said, RoboCop's gun has infinite ammo anyway. So it's not like I actually have to worry about the sidearm I'm using. Oh, cool. A full skill point. Right. Should we put another one into focus so I get the slow motion thing? That sounds useful. Actually, yeah, how much ammunition do I get with it? So Uzi gives me 32 plus 68. Yeah, I think both are going to be 100. Oh, there's bigger mags on the tech, so I'll use the Tech 9. It's probably just like compared to Uzi, you don't need to reload it as often. Anything else to see in here? Oh, motorbike. What's the evidence of a motorbike? It's weird it's highlighted green. Oh, it's probably because it's one that you can blow up in the combat bit. Like an explosive thing. Or it will be on another quest related thing that I'm not on at the moment. Right. Right, have a good night. And thank you once again for that action camera recently, that's been really good.
I can't believe you've actually done it! Do you think I could take that car back to the owner and say I'm sorry? Maybe she won't press charges.
This car is now in police custody.
Oh, please, I could really use a helping hand right now. Otherwise, I'm back in juvie.
Right, let's do the thing that's morally right, but, you know, probably gets me some sort of bad karma type thing in the game towards OCP.
Proceeding to secure the perimeter. Keys are in the ignition.
Thank you so much! I promise I won't mess this up.
Right, now let's go do that last quest, the ghost house one or whatever it was. Then I'll end the stream once I've done like this main quest bit. But I don't know if this will still take me through some more like locations on this, but I think I've done all the side quests now at least, haven't I? But the fact I'm almost 3 hours into this stream and I've still not done all the areas in like the first little map they give you is quite a good sign for this game's like length. Oh, we got another combat. Good.
Some manners.
Was that a proper machine gun there? Okay, so now I've got the slow-mo ability. Apparently that's Z. Oh, I should have done it from closer to... Oh, let's throw a CRT at him. Did that do anything? No. Is there a way around him? No, I assume it's just a guy I have to either tank or use cover in a kind of sensible way. Ah, there we go, I got him for that shot.
Ready for round 2.
There's it. Yes, I'm just... Oh, let's go to the AK-74 again. Although visually it looks more like a 47 AKM, but whatever. So yeah, we're going upstairs, are we? I might make the fob a bit wider actually, because in the visuals it let you Mark IV ballistic vest without looking. I don't know. You'll be able to find out the info online though. They're fairly bulky ones, as in, you know, they're going to be the ones that are probably at least, I'd say, 6 inches across, 6 inches up, probably bigger. You know, they're not like the ECBA sort of small ones. Right, let's, yeah, put the FOV to full. Just because, yeah, I prefer games with wider FOV on. I think this is maybe how they actually expect you to use this, like the captured guns, a bit more like just that, to just make use of the firepower of them. Ooh, detach heavy machine gun, here we go. So we've got a thing that looks like a cross between an M60 and an M2 Browning somehow, or whatever. Somebody throwing a grenade there, I'm standing still in a minute. Oh, there they are. Let's do the wall punch then, I guess I'm going to do it again. Well, there's one of those breakers, but I'm already fully healed, aren't I? And it's Z, isn't it, to do the slow motion, so there we go. I need to keep remembering I can tap Z every now and then to, There's not much left of that cut. I'll be back, says M10M. One other machine gun I can detach. Anything else before I breach into that other room? That's probably just the exit, isn't it, once I found the informant.
Are you the police informant? Do you know where I can find Soot?
Oh man, all great questions, but could you untie me first?
Talk.
Yeah, I don't know how you usually operate. That type of information don't come free.
What is your freedom worth to you?
That's actually a great point. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punk's attack on the TV station and decided to meet Sue on their turf. The meeting is supposed to take place tonight during Sue's concert.
Concert?
I know. I'm not really a fan of his music myself. But that's not what those shows are really about. Why don't we, get out of here?
Please. Soot is meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear. By the way, I've got something for you, Murphy.
They call me Pickles. And there's a funny story. It's one time I saw Torchman stealing the milk.
So you are an opportunist.
Right, hopefully I'm near the end of this bit now, because after streaming for like nearly 3 hours I want a break.
It's nice to be free again. Thanks, Tim. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my police go-to guy.
Officer Briggs is missing.
His lips didn't sync then.
Shit. May our city have mercy.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back. He gave me a helping hand.
See you, VJ.
And I've been in his debt.
Thanks for coming on.
He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and wife. His missus don't seem
You seem proficient in undertaking police tasks. Ever thought of making a living out of it?
One thing you should know about me. I love cops, you know, law enforcement, laws, all of that. I think those are great ideas. But so is new. And when I need it, I tend to forget about the other stuff. So, you know what they say. You can only serve one master.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. Sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. He always tells me to be careful when getting info. But the truth is, not the one underground gangster in paradise traced him.
Need to go.
Apparently it's tomorrow the really heavy bit of the storm hits that we're getting, Storm Kira and
I've got
Rajiv.
a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing. I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib. It's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch.
Alright.
Bad holding on to it.
Yeah, it's already flooding in some places, isn't there? Like Northern Ireland, I think, and they've said it's going to be really bad in some bits to the south.
To return it?
Sounds bad when you say it, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure that
I've not even seen Dial of Destiny.
You're a tough negotiator. But surely you now. I gotta chillax after all this.
I have more urgent matters on hand. Meet me later at Briggs' place.
Yeah, you gotta save the city. It's fine by me. See you later.
Oh, there's another Time to Repent. There's a new side quest. I guess it's the one from that guy. Right, let me quickly do this one then, because I want to do everything on here before I leave the map, just so everybody's seen a massive portion of the game on the stream. Or when I say a massive portion, this might even be like less than a quarter of the game, but you know what I mean. Just so you get a good idea of what the game's like. Because like I said, I'll probably play a lot of it without streaming it. So... yeah, that's kind of what I've heard from other people, Rajiv, that the ending bit is really good, schlocky fun, but it's really boring getting to that part. I tend to just wait for films I'm not super interested in to come to streaming services.
Oh, it's only you.
Hey, Tin Man, over here. This is where Briggs lives. Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole.
Yeah, I'm a bit north of London, so it shouldn't be too bad for me, but yeah. Obviously there's a lot of people in the south sort of areas, aren't there, that had like massive sea sort of stuff hitting them before, so I see, she might have to go into the building and then it follows me. Might see if somebody's got one of those live streams to have on in the background, you know, where it's
Apartment 21.
like just like a camera or whatever of like a coastal bit, as you can see the storm getting more and more.
To a drug-related withdrawal. Do you require medical assistance?
What? No, I'm just nervous. Me and Gail have a
Right,
complicated
okay,
relationship.
so...
She's good at reading people. I'm the type of person
Like steal a watch.
is that not the bit I was meant to be going to then, or let's have a look. No, I guess not, because he's not followed me down this corridor, is he? It's probably the next floor up. Oh yeah.
Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
Yeah, I was saying, annoyingly with some of the things like that, Rajab, even if you look for him, like sometimes if it's cloudy in your area or whatever, you can't see him in reality, can you?
This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say
I can't stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding...
Looks a bit like Pip-Boy, doesn't it? Fallout Boy on the little books there, behind it.
Anything more that you can tell me about his disappearance?
Alright, M10M, I'm still somehow
I've
on.
already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
I heard that he was looking into reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out and never came back.
Where was the last location that he was seen?
I remember him telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction, that that's where the leads were taking him. I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous, but he felt sorry for that old lady. He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we'd been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
He never told me. But maybe it's in his files.
I don't know. Probably not Brasso, is it?
Why do you think that Pickles is involved in your husband's disappearance?
My husband's a good man. Sometimes too good for his own sake. He believes in second chances. Even if
Well, they're saying that
someone
silicon
doesn't
lubricant gives stuff a shine a bit like that.
That unappreciative asshole constantly gets himself into trouble. I mean, who's always there to get him out? You guessed it. Salt of the earth, Mike. Pickles has a bad influence on my husband.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, RoboCop. Now I just need to break it down for your son.
He does not know.
I didn't know how to tell him. He's a smart kid, and I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come?
Yeah, it's Rajiv, not that kind of lubricant. It's
It's
literally for machine parts. So it's when I use like a gun oil kind of thing. It's a bit like WD-40. It gets water out of stuff and gets metal really shiny. But again, it's more like a protective coating. But the thing I like about good quality silicone lubricants, you can use them on gas mask rubbers as well to get those clean. So it's kind of one of those things you can use on like gun parts. You can use it on wood as well. So you can get silicone gun cloths. So with those, you can clean the metal of the gun with them. You can clean the wooden or plastic stocks of the gun with them as well. So yeah, silicone lubricant's pretty good stuff. That's why I always buy it, in like the big spray cans. Because I normally spray it on and then, just with a cloth wipe all the things down, like metal type things. Like the bar mace the other day, once I'd wiped all the pumpkin guts off of it, I used silicone lubricant on that instead of sword oil to just get the metal all buffed out and nice again. Alright, cheers, M10M, glad you enjoy it. Like I said, I don't normally stay on streams this long either myself, but because this is a new game, I'm enjoying it. Oh, we can at least see what her husband looks like in that picture. Looks a bit like the police captain, but younger. Okay, like a young Eddie Murphy or something. That little picture. I was thinking he was just going to have left the stolen watch, or whatever it was, on the door.
That went pretty much as expected.
We are not done.
We're not?
You still have that watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that a movie quote or something? I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
Hello, why are you looking at me, punk? Is there anything to see downstairs? Like stolen goods or whatever? Oh yeah. I'll quickly check out this downstairs area for extra XP. Oh, breach. Oh, warrant required. I don't have a warrant, so that's like a quest you come back to, I guess. Yeah, it's just because I've been looking forward to this since I heard it was announced, Roger, especially when I saw the gameplay and it actually looked really good.
We must get to the basketball court.
That's just around the corner. Are we playing? What's that got to do with time? Is it like time to kick my ass?
We are going to remind Gale's son that it is past curfew.
Sure.
Good evening, citizens. I
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
You're not the only ankle breaker on this basketball court.
And that's letting you off easy. I've seen him do way worse for less.
Shit, I was just messing with you. What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I think with a lot of
I
game
saw a couple
devs
of
it
kids
slowed
flying
down
truck they
releases,
found
didn't it?
lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
I prefer it when like stuff like this comes out, you know, a few months apart, you know, like good games. But yeah, it's been weird where there's not been any good games for a while, and then like there's loads of good releases all planned at once.
There.
This was drawn not long ago.
Ah, there's more over there.
Right, so we're going to another area, which I guess might be a shootout area. There's guns in there. Oh yeah, jaywalking. That's a very American thing, isn't it? That it's illegal in America, or whatever it is, we can be fined for crossing a road at somewhere where it's not a road crossing, whatever it is.
Daniel! Come on, kid! Where are you?
There's something on the floor there.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his.
Goes up to there. So let's go up these ramps, because apparently RoboCop can't jump. And then we can open here and have a look. What's the next one?
What about over there?
No, it is locked. They did not go inside.
So I guess you have like a scanning thing in your eyes.
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there anymore.
Oh, so it's kind of like new.
They threw out the chalk here.
Must have found something. What the fuck?
If the kids found a gun or are playing with it.
Better hurry.
Do it. Come on. End him. What are you waiting for? Fuck him up. He's laughing at you.
Hey, what the hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
What size sons are them?
It's the cops. I don't want to go to jail for this shit.
Is that a gun? You're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's...
Whoa!
Negligent discharge.
What the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. You have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry, sir.
Will be once your dad hears about this.
My dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not coming.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I
guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone will drop him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say...
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Sit down. We need to talk. Those friends of yours, they take things easy. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, place. Do you know?
Yeah, I've said I'd not even heard of it.
Because he's a chump.
Is that based on the Italian sort of Italian Austro-Hungary stuff?
Strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you kidding me? My father has enough strength for both of us. He even helped ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead, covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, opened his home to him because that was the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now? See, you already know. You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
It's late. Let's get you home.
Is it the same developers as
No, she doesn't like me.
Verdun and Tenberg? Or a different developer?
Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, partner. What's the status on the old slaughterhouse?
I have to take care of something. We can go there soon.
Sure thing. Pick me up at the station when you're done.
Alright, cool. I've got all the things done. Right, I'll end the stream here now, because like I said, I've been on... At this point, I've got another skill point. But yeah, I've been on, haven't I, since more than 3 hours ago. So, so combat might be good, because that will obviously give me better damage, I guess. And then armor is damage reduction. Engineering, though. I might start doing engineering, because I think, yeah, the cracking thing to do the safes without knowing the combination might come in handy. Although, psychology might be good, because that's, like, for, yeah, that might be good for getting, like, certain quest things, so I'll do psychology for now. I'll have to click there. Okay, that's it. Right, save current skills. Right then, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed RoboCop. Yeah, I've been enjoying it a lot, so I'm going to carry on with it after taking a bit of a break from the screen. But I won't be obviously streaming all of it, as said. But yeah, this technically comes out tomorrow, but for whatever reason it's letting me play it today on my Steam account. So, yeah, have a good evening, everybody, and I'll see everybody probably tomorrow, and I'll get a video done as well tomorrow. Right, see ya.